Hi, I'm Martin Ashton, the CTO of VIM Build. In this video, I'll be giving you a brief overview of VIM. We'll start in Autodesk Revit, one of the industry's leading tools for creating BIM models. Our installer adds a plugin to Revit so we can export our project into the open source VIM file format. We can also export VIM files from Autodesk Navisworks, IFC, and ACC Revit projects. Over in the plugin, we just need to set a 3D view and press Start. After a few minutes, our VIM file's ready, so let's go open it in VIM Flex. VIM Flex is great for opening large BIM models in design review sessions. For starters, while this model takes about 5 minutes to load in Revit on a good day, it only takes 5 seconds to load in VIM Flex. We'll start off by turning on Auto Isolate to isolate our selection. At a glance, we can see that this project is composed of 4 links: the architectural model, the MEP model, the site model, and the structural model. When we select an element, the tab on the right shows us all its parameters. We've got the instance parameters, the type parameters, and the family parameters. Over on the left, we've got a count column in our tree view. By default, we're getting a count of elements by linked document, then by level, room, category, family, and type. But what if we wanted a different count? Let's say we wanted a count by level first. To do that, we'll open the filter. Let's move the BIM document group below the level, and we'll disable rooms for now. We'll sort our levels by name, and now we've got a count by level. Now let's dig deeper. When we click on the dock level, we can already spot a few design mistakes. You might have noticed that a bunch of these elements should belong to other levels. Way at the top here, we've got a duct which should belong to the roof level instead. Looking at our tree view, this element belongs to the MEP link. We can use the element ID to tell our subcontractor exactly which element to update in Revit. Now taking a step back, let's say we wanted a top-level count of elements by category. In the filter view, we'll move the category group. Let's enable Auto Isolate again. And we'll use this button to clear our selection. Now we can select our doors and see how many we have. The Explore mode is free in VIM Flex. It gives you a flexible way to inspect your model and to get counts quickly. When you purchase a license to VIM Flex, you gain access to additional workflows like Mesh Audit and Diff. In the Mesh Audit workflow, our model gets color-coded based on the geometric complexity of each element. Let's update the filter to get a simple breakdown by type. We can quickly find the most complex elements by sorting by maximum number of faces. We'll enable Auto Camera to frame our selection in the viewport. Super detailed elements like these can really slow Revit's performance down, so it might be a good idea to replace these in Revit. We can also use the sectioning tool to slice through our model. Going from top to bottom, you can spot the most complex elements in red. It looks like we've got a very detailed generator on the ground floor. Now let's switch over to the Diff workflow. This workflow requires 2 VIM files. You can imagine these as weekly snapshots of a Revit project, or 2 different design options. The Diff workflow lets you compare the changes between 2 VIM files to see what was removed, what was added, and what was modified. When we click in the Removed pile, we can see that someone removed a bunch of doors. Over in the Added list, we can see that someone snuck a generator into the model. And in the Modified list, we see that a few walls and roof elements have changed. The parameter view even shows us the value changes in blue. Now let's switch gears and head over to Power BI. VIM provides the tools to automatically transfer your BIM model into a SQL database so you can create customized Power BI model reports and share them with your team. Out of the box, we provide over 40 customizable report pages to help you with BIM management workflows. These include an Explore page, a Warning page, and a Model Health dashboard, to name just a few. Where Power BI really shines, though, is its ability to join your BIM model with other data. For example, on this page, we've colored the structural elements based on their cost using a mocked data set. In a similar way, we could also connect construction schedules, embodied carbon values, and live sensor data for facility management. There's a ton of efficiencies to be gained from your BIM model, and we're excited to help you along every step of the way. Thanks for watching, and let's get in touch!